Greetings, my name is Ben, aka Downsize It, and I'm joined today by Social General Rob.
How you doing?
And we are going to be doing a 600 point bat rep today. That's our favorite kind, and Rob decided that he wanted to bring Imperials today. So it's Imperials versus Imperials. And so this is going to be a very interesting match. Lots of pizza slices on the board. Lots of looking like going on here. But yeah, it'll be, Rob's bringing squads, as you can see, and I'm bringing lots. So we'll see how that dynamic plays out.
Which is probably good since it was all looking like and not looking like, because if I did bring squads, it'd probably be even more confusing. So the mission and the fleets and stuff I'll go over next coming up. But before I do that, just want to remind everybody about the giveaway. We're doing the Kenobi inspired magnetic turn dial that Garrett put together, plus a $25 stored credit. Beautiful.
So it's absolutely wonderful. It's the pearl inlay white and the pearl blue.
Yes.
So if you want to enter in to win that, don't forget to subscribe and comment in my videos for the month of May, and I'll be announcing the winner on June 1st. So coming up next, I'll go over the fleets and the mission. Then you'll see Rob and I deploying in a sped up fashion as we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. For my fleet, commanded by Grand Admiral Thrawn, we have Thrawn on the Chimera as an Imperial 2 Star Destroyer with Commander Vanto, local fire control, electronic countermeasures, leading shots, XI-7 turbo lasers, and entrapment formation to start. A second Imperial 2 Star Destroyer commanded by Commander Woldar, local fire control, electronic countermeasures, leading shots, and XI-7 turbo lasers. We have Iden Versio on the Corvus as a Raider 1 with ordnance experts and external racks, and Emperor Palpatine with the Suppressor as a Gazanti cruiser with Bomber Command Center. For squadrons, Thrawn is commanding Darth Vader and a TIE Defender, Merrick Steele, Colonel Jendin, Major Reimer, 4 TIE Defender squadrons, and 2 TIE Bomber squadrons. For the Imperials, commanded by Social General Rob, we have Admiral Motti on a Simoon refit with Wolf Yularen gunnery teams, quad laser turrets, spinal armament, XI-7 turbo lasers, and 7th Fleet Star Destroyer. A Kuat refit with 7th Fleet Star Destroyer, skilled first officer, ordnance experts, quad laser turrets, cluster bombs, MS-1 ion cannons, and flechette torpedoes. A second Kuat with 7th Fleet, skilled officer, weapons battery techs, quad laser turrets, cluster bombs, overlord pulse, and flechette torpedoes. Then we have the Interdictor as a combat refit and the title, with Taskmaster Grint, projection experts, quad laser turrets, and targeting scrambler. And finally, Darth Vader on a Gazanti with comms net. For our fleets, I came in at 600 and Social General Rob 599, so he had the choice, and he chose to be second player. So I had to choose from his missions, which were Surprise Attack, Contested Outpost, and Solar Corona. And I chose to go a Surprise Attack, just as a test to see how well Thrawn can do against this mission, and just to see how it goes, because it's not taken that often. So with this one, Rob will place the station at distance 1 to 5 of my edge, then the obstacles as normal, the remaining. And when I deploy, I must deploy my flagship first, and it must overlap the station, even if it goes beyond my deployment zone. And all of my ships cannot be deployed at a speed greater than half their speed, rounded up. After we deploy, Rob will place 3 command dials on this mission card, and in the order that they're placed is when we will reveal them on turn 1, 2, and 3, and whatever that dial is, my entire fleet will gain a raid token matching that dial, and that is done at the start of the ship phase. So coming up next, you'll see Rob and I deploying in a sped up fashion as we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the fleets and the mission, Rob and I are going to go over our deployment here and our thoughts on
the battle today. And I'll start with mine. This is just, a fun Thrawn list to play with a lot of my squads and all my fun Thrawn things that I like, which was pretty clear when you guys saw the list when I was describing it. And I chose surprise attack just to try it out, see if I can handle it. It's usually one people don't pick, and just want to see if I can effectively not be under a surprise attack. The nice thing about Thrawn is that he helps mitigate that with all the raid tokens I'm going to be getting, because I can just get rid of a dial to get rid of all of them while still having the Thrawn dial. So that'll be, we'll see if I can make that work out. As you guys see, as deployment goes on, I've put my Chimera facing away, like sideways, and just so I wasn't directly going to be flying over a bunch of asteroids and potentially into Rob. And then Rob chose to deploy to the left, as you'll see, or on your side, the right. So now it's going to be a matter of, I'm just going to try to only engage one of his ships, and then, at a time, see what I can do. And primarily let my fighters do the work. Because as you guys see, Rob has no fighter support. Right. And all of mine are bombers. And they have their bomber command support, so I'm hoping and thinking I should be able to be pretty effective with my anti-ship attacks with my squads. Rob does have some stuff. Like he has each of his Kuats has a cluster bomb that's a one-shot, and then flechette torpedoes. Fortunately, I'm first player though, so I should be able to activate my squads before he can get flechettes off. But it's also one of those things, if I position it right, if he's starting to flak, instead of shooting one of my ships, that's even better. Because, but I've got a whole bunch, he's got 3 Star Destroyers with Motti, so they all have 14 hull each. And I'm not going to be getting to Motti this game. He's on the far edge.
I wonder why.
And, yeah. So it really is going to be just I'm just going to have to chew through them with the bee stings and maybe get a good shot or two from my Star Destroyers to drop his Star Destroyers. But the key is not to engage Rob all at the same time. I have to make sure that I defeat him in detail, one ship at a time. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, and again, I like playing 600 points because I get to play with all my toys. I have 2 of my favorite Star Destroyers, ISD-2s. I have all of my favorite squads on the board. So, and you can only really do that when you go above 400 points. All right, Rob, now we got your fleet. It's more of a brute force style fleet.
Yes, it is a brute force style fleet. And again, when Ben has an incredible fleet, he usually sends it to me and goes, I really want to have an even battle. So try to make something to go against this. So here's a heads up. And so I sat there and I thought, and I looked at a bunch of different factions, and I thought, I just don't know. And I thought, okay, Ben had a little advice for his original fleet that he took at the tournament, but this one's the one that one on steroids, I call it. And so I said, okay, how am I going to win against this? And I decided to contact someone myself, and that is Buster the Banshee. And that's where all the ships came from. That Ben was like, when did you get Imperial ships? And I decided to go to the Banshee way. So what I'm going to do with it, he and I were talking, and I'm going to go the brute force way with the interdictor to help out. The interdictor is going to be healing everything as best it possibly can. And then we got Darth Vader on the Gazanti there to basically tell, fire again, that was a crappy shot, because we know my shots are crap. So, and I made sure that I got basically everything has like 2 flak, has a blue blacks, except for the Gazanti only has 1 blue, I believe, or black. But anyways, but then I got the interdictor, and the interdictor has the targeting scramblers, and so that's going to help out. We were fixing cards. And then also I have the 7th Fleet, which we don't see here, but the 7th Fleet, so that everybody can actually heal themselves, actually help themselves. Basically, they'll be tapping one of the cards and working on it, working off of that. It's a really interesting one, and that's a card that I've looked at several times. I actually looked at it in the Rebels fleet.
Pizza's here, we'll be back.
Saved by the bell. And back. Sorry about that. We're having pizza because it is obviously a pizza celebration day. Happy Mother's Day out everybody out there, because we're recording this on Mother's Day, which we sound like jerks. But anyways, yes, that's going to have the 7th Fleet, Star Destroyer, so everybody's going to have that, except for the Interdictor doesn't get it, and the Xanti, obviously. But they're going to be helping each other out, making sure everybody stays healthy and fine. As we take out Thrawn. Now, my main target, obviously, will be Thrawn. If I take out Thrawn, I basically take out everything he needs. I mean, he's got a squadron, he's got all the dials and everything else. That's his carrier. Now, his other ISD, I do know, can be used as a carrier. And he has Walder on there. So, I know that's another guy to watch out for. So
No, he's not going to do anything this game.
Okay.
Walder lets me reroll shots against squads, and you have no squads.
Okay, so never mind. But I'm sure that the other ship is backup in case it needs to be used as a squadron, or he's got so many squads anyways, he probably needs to use that as you activate squads. But so I decided that I'm just going to go in and just take out Thrawn and then work on whatever everything else. As you're seeing the setup, I am going to basically be doing a pivot. I saw the way Thrawn was set up, and I thought, I'm going to go towards Thrawn. And I already knew that he would put the other ISD on the other side to basically come around and do a flanking maneuver of his own. Or maybe even do a escort to help out Thrawn, depending on what he wants to do. So I put the first quad close. I wanted him to basically get that idea where he's going to go, and then I was going to place around it. With no squads, it makes it more difficult, because even though he doesn't have ship activation, he has squadron activations he can use to kind of look to where I'm going to go. And it's an awesome move, very awesome move. And I kind of miss my squads. The Interdictor and the Gazanti are going to be staying behind, and luckily their speed is not too fast, but everybody else is going to be screaming in. So we're going to be screaming in like the Banshees. And let's hope that I'm able to use Banshees' ideas and force correctly. So, but yeah, and then the missions I chose, the reason why I chose that surprise attack was that I wanted things that was going to be like, he has to come to me. For instance, the other one I have was Contested Outpost, and the other one I had was Solacrona. So Solacrona I put out because I wanted him to have everything to put out before I did, and then that way I could decide where I wanted to go. Contested Outpost, I want him to have to come to me. So now, yes, his beast stings would probably sting away anything that's on the Contested Outpost, but he would eventually have to probably bring another ship in just to help out. So anyways, surprise attack was there for Red One, because I know Thrawn, but at the same time, Ben's got to use it, and Ben's got to use some of his Thrawn dials to get rid of some of those things. The ship dials, I mean. So at least he won't get double dials. So that was the only other reason why it was in there. So we shall see how it works, and that's all I can say right now until we get going.
All right, so this will all be an interesting battle of, seeing squads versus no squads, see how it plays out. Mm-hmm. It's always interesting to see how that plays. So Rob and I are going to plan our dials. We've got a lot of dials to plan, and then we'll be back at the start of round 1. Okay, start of round 1. Surprise attack. First style is a navigate, so my entire fleet gets a nav raid. Everyone in my fleet is going speed 2. And as you can see, got my squads deployed forward in a line. And then all of Rob's fleet is speed 3, except for the Interdictor and Gazanti, which is speed 2. So we'll probably be seeing engagement with each other pretty quickly, most likely round 2. And we'll see if I can avoid this wheel maneuver he's going to be doing and try to get out of this surprise attack. Alright, we will start with Thrawn on the Chimera. It is a navigate, and I'll be taking a token. And going speed 2. Turning in like so, as best I can, without the benefits of a nav dial. And all my shenanigans.
Okay, start the quad number 2. This will be fun, guys, because again, you see a bunch of pizzas over here. But this one is going to be going. It's a navigation dial. I reduce the speed down to 2, and I did a little shimmy here just to kind of get up and get a little close and hopefully out of Thrawn's at least range. I know the squadrons will get me no matter what.
Now we'll go with the suppressor. Squadron command, taking a token. And moving forward at speed 2. Assuming you want them on the back, Rob?
Yes, please. I'll put it on the back, right in front of Corvus, actually.
Okay.
And seems like one ship is already say, uh-oh, Palpatine's on here, and we're getting out of here. Okay, the other quad is now got a navigation dial as well. It is going to keep its speed at 3. It's using the extra click at the 1, and it's going to just slide right on up here to join everybody else.
Alright, let's go with Iden on the Corvus. To navigate, taking a token. Yep, we're going to do this sliding over a little bit extra though than normal.
Alright, next up is Interdictor. It is a navigation dial, and I'll be slowing down to speed 1. And I'm just going to click at the 1 and just going to get right there and did not hit Motti, which is good.
Yep. Alright, my other ISD is a navigate, taking a token, speed 2, and I misjudged and I thought I was going to shift over, so I can't, so I'm not even going to try. So we're just going to go straight and ram, putting it a damage on my Raider and my ISD already. Fortunately, the station's right there. So.
Alright. Up next is Motti. An incredible paint job, but it's not, Thrawn's not happy about it. And he's going speed 3 still. We will be going, let's see. As far as I know, I don't know if Monty's a great navigator, but we'll see. Alright, up is the Gazanti with Darth Vader in it. And I don't think Vader's too happy about being the Gazantis that much, but because he wants to keep going speed 2. It was an engineering dial, which I took as a token, which I use comms net to pass over to the quad that's close to the fighters. And then I will go up like that.
Alright, that's everything for round 1, guys. For the ship phase, and I will move my squads off screen, and then we'll be back at the start of round 2. Okay, start of round 2, and the second raid command is a navigate. Well, I still have all of my nav raids, so I don't get any additionals, because you can't have multiples of the same type. My squad moves up and over for most, and also just making sure I'm keeping them in range of my ships that I want commanding them. And speaking of that, we have a Thrawn dial, revealed, squadron dial, and I switched to take evasive action and activated it with my nav token that I had. So I think we might see some shots being fired this round. Alright, going with Iden on the Corvus. It's a navigate. I'll be spending my nav token to get rid of my nav raid, and I'll be using the dial, speeding up to 3, Getting an extra click at the 1 from the dial, extra click at the 3 from take evasive. Shifting over like so, and landing on these 2 defenders.
Okay, next up is Motti. And Motti has a navigation dial, which you'll be using. Anyways, so he's going to continue going speed 3, and we just go a little shift over here just to get the introduction.
Alright, going with Palpatine on the suppressor. It is a navigate. I will be using the Thrawn dial plus my squad token to activate 3 squads. And I will go ahead and use the dial to get rid of my raid. The nav dial to get rid of my raid. Alright, so I got some squads to activate. So I'll be activating these 2 bombers and that defender. And let's go ahead and shift over here, and I need to get up my dice camera set and everything, so I'll be right back. Alright, I went ahead and already moved them. So we got this bomber, then this defender will be going in that order. They are in range of Reimer, so they are attacking at just the very tip of close range into that Kuat. So we will start with one of the TIE bombers, the one on the left side, into the front. Hit crit.
Alright, into the front. We're just going to take it on the shield for now.
Okay, front shield's down to 2. Second TIE bomber. Blank, bomber command. Hit.
We shall redirect it to the side over here? Port side.
Okay, port shields down to 2 as well, and then the defender. Hit.
We will redirect it with the green redirect to the port side again.
Alright, port shields down to 1, front shields down to 2. Alright guys, yeah, I'm just playing a lot of bumper cars here, so I'm just going straight 1, landing on the defender. Well, actually it's straight 2, but effectively 1. Ramming the Raider, which the damage is only going to be on the Gazanti. So, yeah, just putting damage on all my ships for free for Rob.
Alright, up comes the interdictor. It is an engineering command, excuse me. And I'll be using it as a token. I'll take it as a token. And we're just going speed 1, so we're just going to fly up here just to help support ships.
Alright, going with my ISD-2 to navigate. I'm going to use that dial and the Thrawn squad dial using my nav token that is on him to get rid of my nav raid. And I've got 3 squads in range I can activate, so it'll be these 3 defenders. I will go up and continue the bombing action. Alright, and then, so this is where the 3 defenders ended up. Again, just doing it all at the same time to make it easier for filming, especially since there's no anti-squad action, so the order doesn't matter too much. Starting with my defenders. First one, into the front. Accuracy, bomber command center for a hit.
Alright, well, we'll have to take it on the front.
Okay, front shield's down to 1. Second defender. Accuracy, bomber command. A hit.
You do like doing that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
To make sure you're using a laser finder to show what you're hitting. Alright, for 1 point. Ouch, this is not gonna be good. The shield is down. There's no shields now after this.
Right. Hit. If you just take it, the shields will be down.
Then I'll take it.
Okay, shields down to 0, and last defender. Hit.
Of course. Well, make sure I wasn't missing anything. No, I wasn't. Okay. I am gonna have to burn a shield token. Yep. And I will put it down onto the port side again.
Yeah, so port side shields down. Alright, using the nav dial, going to speed 3, extra click at the 1, and take evasive action for extra click at the 3. Coming in like so. Barely missing that asteroid, landing on the station to heal the damage I previously did to myself by ramming Corvus.
Alright, up is quad number 2. And it is a navigation dial. And it is going to be, first of all, it'll be using the dial, and then it'll be flacking. At the same time, it will be using its engineering token to raise some shield. Raise one shield. It's going to raise a shield in the front.
So these 6 are in close range. These 4 are in medium range. So which one you want first?
All right. Let's start with the closest. And is there any that's unactivated yet over there at all? I didn't
They're
think
all
so.
blue.
I would think so. All right. So we'll start with the closest and work our way sideways towards the camera. Does that make sense?
All right, first defender. Nothing. Do you have ordnance on this one?
Nope.
No, this one does not have ordnance. Okay. Second defender. 2 damage. Third defender. 1 damage. Grab those real quick. So this one goes down to 4. And this one goes down to 5. Then the back row. First TIE bomber. 2 damage. Second TIE bomber. Nothing. Then other TIE defender. 1 damage. So this one goes down to 3. And this defender goes down to 5. Alright, now for the medium range ones that are not activated, but fortunately, there's a reason for that. Why I did not do them and kept them back so that Rob cannot activate them with his flechettes. So,
Who do we have over there?
Major Reimer. Nothing. Colonel Jendon.
Let me know if I get a crit.
1. Getting a crit won't help you.
Nope. I was looking at another one. Never mind. There's another card here.
Vader. Nothing. And Merrick. Nothing. Well, that mid-range flanking was pretty mediocre. The close range did pretty good.
They can, well, they see the damage coming in.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
I'm more worried about them.
Yeah. All right, we'll figure out Rob's move and then we'll be back.
All right, now for speed. So I use the dial, lowered my speed to 1. I'm just going to move straight ahead because I know if I turn, it's just going to make it even easier for him. So.
All right, time for the Chimera and Thrawn. It is a navigate. I'll be taking a token with that dial and using the Thrawn squad dial as the squadron command. I do have this lovely Kuat double art, long range, but first we have some squads to do. It's all my aces going to be doing their thing first. All right, so we will start with Major Reimer going into the front of the Kuat that has 1 shield back up for a hit.
We'll take it on the shield.
Okay, shield's down, and then we'll move Reimer. He's not moving much, just going to do a little shift. Just keeping them back a little bit from the other Kuat coming in. I don't want him to get any medium range flacking into those guys. Alright, and I also need to double check that I am still in close range now that he moved with my Major Reimer ability. I am. Alright, cool.
Ooh, good.
Alright, so we are going to do Jendon first, and he's going to tell Vader to attack. Lord Vader, do your thing. I'm going to add up to that. We can do better. No, we can't. And then Bomber Command. There we go. Stop your brace. 2 damage.
I got a feeling that Lord Vader does not like being told what to do. And so he was... stop your brace. Alright, it's just 2 hits, which is, just 2 hits. Oh, this is going to hurt more than I want it to.
That's the idea. That's what I hope.
But, yeah, it is, right? But it is Motti, so we're going to take the 2 damage. We're going to...
Alright, 2 face down.
Yep.
First blood on your side.
Yes, on my side. You already did your own.
I've been doing my own, yep.
Yes.
Now we'll do Vader on his own. We'll just leave that. Hang on. Adept. And Bomber Command. Yeah, okay. 2 damage. Just trying to get greedy for a crit.
Yeah, well, as we know, you can't get greedy. I'll take 2 more damage.
Then let's move Vader. Again, not moving much, just a little shift.
Did you want to move any other guys?
Like so. What's that?
Did you want to move any others?
Yeah, I moved them already.
Alright.
Yep. Just moving him back.
Trying to be fair.
Alright, and then Merrick. Now the third wheel in the Super Friends group. Being a little left out. I'll turn. Actually, I'm going to Bomber Command one of these. I think I do want to keep that, so we'll turn that into a crit. So accuracy, your redirect. No. Yeah, accuracy, your redirect. No. Never mind. Crit hit. Take it back. I don't know what I was thinking.
I wasn't quite sure either, but, you know, hey. So, I think I'll brace and just take 1 damage. Oh, and I will use my contain as well. To not have a face up.
You don't want a crit, I'm assuming. Yep. Alright, the Merrick himself will also just shift back here a little bit. Like so. And now for my Chimera shots. Yep. These are just going to be long range, so side shot first. So 2 reds into the front. Okay. Stop your redirect, 1 damage.
Yes, I'll use it to negate it. I'm just down by 1 point.
Yep, so using 7th Fleet on the Kuat, that's a little off to your screen, guys, because he's in range. So he actually did not take that face down damage.
Right.
Yep, forgot about 7th Fleet. But yeah, don't want to forget using that.
No, no.
It's important.
Not to.
Can't reroll anything. Oh, after the squad activations, by the way, guys, Vanto is giving me an engineering token. So many things to have to keep in mind and remember. 3 damage. With a crit in there, a couple crits.
Okay, couple crits, wonderful. All right, well, hate to do it, guys, I really do. So, I'm gonna brace.
Okay, brace to 2.
Yep, so I burn that. Gotta contain it. Well, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna contain 1, doesn't it?
Okay, so 2 face down so far.
And yeah, 1 face up.
No, you're containing.
Down. So that's it. I'll just take 2 face down.
Alright, saving the redirect. Okay, so decided not to use take evasive, and had to decide also which direction I wanted to turn. It's going to affect the rest of the game. And I'm hoping I stayed at a close range of this Kuat that has not gone yet, which I think I might have. Yes, just out. I'm glad I did not take that extra click, otherwise I would have been.
I'm not.
Yeah, Rob's like, dang it!
Alright, now comes the unhurt Kuat. And as you can see, I'm going to be firing at Thrawn. So, I'm taking the forward battery first.
What's your dial?
My dial is a navigation dial, thank you very much.
3
I'll be
reds,
taking
2
the dial.
blues.
Yep, let's do this.
An accuracy and 4 damage, no crits.
Dagged it. Wait a minute. Make sure there's anything I can do. No aliens ordnance. So nothing you do. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna accuracy your brace.
Okay. I will ECM my brace. So brace.
Kind of figured.
Yep. Brace to 2, redirect, and I will salvo. So I will redirect to both of them to my port side. So port side shields down to 1. And then salvo back. 2 blues and a red. Accuracy 2 damage, I'll stop your brace.
He will just take the 2 on the front. That's fine.
Alright, front shields down to 2.
Okay, using the dial to slow down to 1. And 2, I'm sorry, my mistake. And I'm gonna go forward, but I hit Thrawn, I bounce back, hit the 1. And I start the 1.
Yep, we both take face down.
Yep. Okay, Darth Vader on the Gazanti. He's going speed 2, it's concentrate fire. He passed over the token to the quad that just attacked over there on his port side, and now he's gonna go up 2 because he didn't slow down.
Be a ram.
I did. Alright. So, he rammed, which...
Just one face down to the Gazanti.
in a way is a good and bad thing, to be honest. Because I was really worried about being straight up and being in the middle of the squad ball.
Yeah, so that's it, guys. For round 2, everything's gone, including all squads. Things are gonna start to getting mixed up for sure. So coming up next will be the start of round 3. Okay, start of round 3, and we have another nav for the raids from surprise attacks. So nav raids went back out. I activated take evasive action, another Thrawn squad dial. From my side, I refreshed my electronic countermeasures with my engineering token. 7th Fleet got refreshed over here. And yeah, I'm sure you guys can guess who's going first, and it is going to be Thrawn. So you're going to have Thrawn with a whole bunch of squad attacks coming up next. Alright, so starting, you see I've already moved Vader over here, and we're going into this co-op. This is one that's damaged, only 7 health remaining. Only a redirect remaining, but he does have 3 shields on the starboard side. So starting with Vader, coming on in to the front. Yeah, we'll leave that. Or do I want to get greedy? Now we'll leave it. Double crit.
Okay. The front. I will be using the redirect to go to my starboard side.
Okay, so starboard shield's down to 1. Then I am going to go ahead and use Merrick next. I'm changing some of my plan. Oops, don't do that, man. Some of my plans I was planning on doing, but we'll go and just keep doing it this way. I really need him to die to squad attacks. If I can make it happen. 2 blues. And I'll turn this into a crit, so hit crit. Into the front.
I'm going to use the 7th Fleet command first, and to knock that down by 1 damage.
Okay.
Yes, that. I can decide which 1 damage I take away.
No, you're just reducing damage. You're not getting rid of dice.
Okay. So, and then, to be safe, I'm going to have to burn that, and put it on the other remaining shield.
Yep, so all shields down, front and sides. Alright, now, I think I'm going to have to shoot at you. So, moving Jendon, slide him about like so. Just kind of like in the midst of everything. And he will tell Vader to attack again, into the front. Make sure that this is showing up. Yep. Alright, Vader. Alright, we're gonna get greedy here. Adept. Bomber command. No. Face up. Crew panic. It's not gonna matter. I need structurals. And then we're gonna move Major Reimer. And we're just gonna put him directly in the front. Actually, no, we're gonna move him over here actually. Think about who I'm attacking next. And into your front. I really don't need to be focusing this much, but bomber command, hit crit.
How much I do about that?
Yep. Point defense failure. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. I need to do 4 more damage. I was really hoping to be able to put my front arc into your other ISD. That's okay. I'll just need 4 damage. Got it. Could have been far more efficient than that, but that is okay. Got rid of a Kuat. Alright, going to try to make this maneuver happen. It's going to be very close. We'll see if I ram or not. So basically getting the extra click at the 2 from take evasive action. So coming in like so. Oh, I'm going to hit Jindin too. Yeah. Geez, I'm hitting everybody that just activated. Yep. Right in front of Vader here. Hey, what's up, Vader? We have our own Vader out on the floor. And it looks like I was able to clear it. Based on where I landed, actually, Vader would not move. So Vader will actually fit right in here. Now you get to place Merrick and Jindin and Reimer.
And they'll go in the back corner towards your Waldar. Alright, next up we got the Kuat. And it is a concentrate fire dial, which I will be using. It is a double arc into his front hull, which I will be shooting. We're going to do the side hull first. We're going to try your little thing here. Red, blue, and 2 black, looks like.
Alright, side to front, into Thrawn. Kind of mediocre.
Alright, yeah, it's kind of mediocre. Well, first, let me add in the... Well, do I want... No, I'm going to add in a die here.
Okay, and you need to decide before you add if you're going to use the token to reroll as well.
Nope, not going to use the token to reroll.
So that means you can't use it at all this entire
then
activation.
I will use the token to reroll. Okay.
Okay.
So use the token to reroll, and I'll reroll the black.
Well, first you can add your dice.
Okay. I'll add a blue.
Hit.
And I'll reroll that because I'm hoping to get an accuracy.
With the token?
Yeah. Yes, with the token.
Hit.
Okay, it's going to be hit no matter what. Okay, guys. I have Ordnance Expert, so I'll reroll the black die.
Hit.
Good. And that seems to be it.
So 5 damage. This was from your side.
Yep.
Let me just take it, actually. So just going to take it, but salvo. So front shield's down, take 1 face down. Alright, then front shot.
Alright, front shot. 3 red, 2 blue.
Into my front?
Black. Yes, into your front.
Alright.
Well, there's no shields.
Again, it's not bad, but not fantastic.
Wait, what was that? Look at that one. Okay. Can't do much about the red right now, but... Actually, yes, I can, because I can reroll with the token, because I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, you did. And you would have had to have done it on the last one.
That would have been the blue one.
Yep.
So anyways, we're going to use Ordnance Experts to reroll the black first. Much better. And I have nothing else I can do at the moment. Oh, wait, I do it. Well, does Vader really want to do anything? Do I really want to get greedy now, guys? I mean, this is a nice shot. So let me see. Number of dice. All right. Yes, I think Vader is going to choke out the skilled first officer on the quad.
What are you re-rolling?
And I'll be rolling the blank red, and I'm going to re-roll the blue hit as well. Just those two.
Okay.
Not bad.
Before we go on, this is what we have. Directed my salvo back into you.
Oh, that's right.
So this is into your side. 3 damage.
I will redirect that to the... Let's see, how many do I have in the back right there, Ben?
2.
I'll write 2 to the back and take 1 in the front. And 1 on the side, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh wait, do you have Xi 7s?
I do, so you can only redirect 1.
So I can only redirect 1.
So 1 to the back, and 2 on the side.
Yep.
And I'll get my shields here in a second. Alright, so now we'll continue with your attack.
Back here. Alright, so we got 2 accuracies. Well, I'm definitely going to be doing his brace. I know that he has ECMs, but still. And I'm going to be blocking his, you know? Yeah. Because I have, yeah. I'm going to take on your, contain. Block your contain.
Okay. I'll let ECM the brace. And I will redirect. And I will burn my salvo. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep. So brace to 4. And redirect to my starboard. Oh man, this is a wobbly thing. Nice, lovely. So we're down from the front shot. And then take 1 internal face up. Jesus.
Yeah, we got in the right part of the board here, guys. We have 2 tables here. So.
Structural damage.
Oh.
Taking 4 damage on the hull.
Very nice.
Then salvo back. You've spent a redirect so far. And this will be into your front. Wow. 4 damage.
Very nice. I will spend the other redirect, and I'll redirect it to my, well, I can redirect 1.
You can redirect 1.
So I'll redirect 1 to my port side.
Okay. You'll be taking an internal, because you only have 2 shields on the front. Unless you spend your brace.
And I'll spend my brace. There's really not much besides the squadrons. Right. But.
So brace to 2, redirect 1, and take 1 on the front. Brace and both redirects exhausted there. So that was a good shot from this Kuat. And Rob didn't want to finagle anything, as he just wants to auto ram. So I now have taken 5 hull damage, and Rob has taken 2 hull damage.
Yes.
Total. Okay, gonna go with my Raider Iden. It's a navigate. I'm gonna use the Dow to get rid of my nav raid. Then I'm gonna use the Thrawn squad Dow plus the squad token I had on there to activate 2 squads. The AA Overlord is talking to us again. So I took these 2 defenders here, and they have now moved over here and is going to attack the front of this Kuat. Front shield has 1 shield remaining, starboard has 1, and port has 2 remaining as far as the shields are concerned. So first defender, it's an accuracy. I'm pretty sure I am still within bomber command range. Oh yes. When I say oh yes, it's close, but 1 to 5 is a long way. For crit.
For crit. We will...
You got 1 shield there.
Yeah. But I have 2 shields on the other side. Right?
Yep.
So, I am going to burn a redirect, and I'm going to send it to the other side with just 2 shields.
Okay, so port down to 1. And then second defender. Accuracy, bomber command. Accuracy. Okay, first time that didn't work. Alright, we're just going to keep it straight. I don't know if my Raider is ever going to do anything this game. Maybe round 6 might do something. But getting the extra click at the 3 from take evasive action. Coming around like so. Yeah, I'm going to avoid the debris field. That was kind of my hope. And again, we'll see if this raider actually participates in the battle at all. I doubt it.
All right. It's an engineering dial, and on the interdictor, sorry. And I'm using it to send 2 shields over. And then I raise back up my shields that I sent over.
He's also using his token.
And I'm also using the token, which helps out with grid. But, so the quad, has 2 shields in the front now. And interdictor is moving 1 space forward.
First.
It's going to take 1 shot at Thrawn. It's a pot shot. It's obstructed, so...
Since it's a combat refit, he actually has a shot, so 1 red for an accuracy.
Man, he just shines light in the subject. Okay.
And then just straight 1?
Yes, please.
Alright, I'm going straight 1. Okay, going with my ISD 2, going speed 3. It's a navigate, using that dial, discarding it to get rid of my nav raid. Using the Thrawn squad dial, took the 2 bombers that were here, and sending them over here to continue working on this Kuat. So 2 TIE bombers into the front, which now has 3 shields because they was able to raise 2 from the interdictor. First bomber, hit.
Take it on shield.
And second bomber, hit crit.
Take it on shield as well.
Shields down on the front. Of course, I might end up ramming my raider again. But we're going to do this maneuver. See if you guys can see that. Because I really need to start turning in. So getting extra click at the 3 from take evasive. Probably will hit my raider. Maybe I'll get lucky. And not. Nope, I do. I go back to here. Land on an asteroid field. So just all the ramming for days.
They do damage on it.
So Raider takes a face down. So Raider only has 2 health remaining. ISD takes a face down. Then lands on the asteroid, takes a face up. Structural.
Oh.
I'm actually fine with that.
All right. Up next is Motti, and it's a concentrate fire. I take it as a token because nothing's within range. Nope, there's nothing within range. And I will just going to use sliding right on over here, taking the usual curves. ISDs and Simon's take.
Alright, so going with my suppressor. It is an engineering, taking the token, then using the Thrawn squad dial to get my last 2 defenders, which were here. And then I moved them to right here. Both are in range of Reimer, and we'll be throwing close range bombing shots into the front of the Kuat. Reimer doing his thing again. Shields are now back down on the front. Rob still has a shield on the port and on the starboard sides. So first defender, hit.
I will use the 7th fleet on Motti. If he's with it, yeah, she would. And reduce that to nothing.
Yeah, let me just double check that is. You should be within distance 1 to 5 for 7th fleet.
Okay, a second. One to 4.
1 to 4, so not in range.
Not range, okay. Yeah. Never mind, we'll unclick that one, tap that then.
Yep.
So, I'm sorry, damage you had coming in was 1. So we will... I have no shields on the front. You know what? I'm gonna just take the wait, it's not a crit, right? No, I'm just gonna take the damage.
Second defender. Accuracy. Bomb command. Hit.
Don't need those bomber command there. Again, I'm just gonna take the hit.
Alright, 4 damage on the hull on this Kuat.
Only 10 more to go.
Good there. So, little inside turn, like so.
All right. Next up is Vader and his Gazanti. And Vader's got some shots here. He's going to be.
What's the command?
The command is a navigate command. Sorry, almost went Buster there. And So he's going to keep it. He's going to use it, the dial. And so we're going to do shots real quick here. Debating on a flak out, which I don't think I can really hit many except for Vader. So I think I'm just going to shoot right into Thrawn.
Okay, I have an exhausted brace, exhausted redirect, and a contain. So into my friend. It's crit. I will contain that and take it face down.
Okay, and now we're going to see if we can do this extremely interesting maneuver here.
Yep.
Let's see if I can jump between the squadrons, or jump between the ships into the squadrons.
Alright, speeding up to 3, gonna try to make this maneuver work. Getting the extra click at 2. And coming on in.
Now, if I do make this, I will be hitting at least 3, possibly 4. It looks like I'm 5, 6. Looks like 5.
For what?
Looks like I'll be hitting 5.
Yeah, you're hitting all these squads now.
Yeah, so I hit all
But
those
if
squads.
this maneuver actually works. So now we will try to place Thrawn Thrawn back. Nope, that will be a ram.
Ramp, so he does not move those squadrons, and he's actually taking 1 more damage, and he's back where he was.
So he's going to go back where he was. And we'll have 1 health remaining. Start of round 4. Things are heating up for sure. Thrawn has taken 6 hull damage. I have chosen not to refresh my electronic countermeasures. Oh, I need to reveal this. Have activated take evasive action in my last Thrawn dial, which is of course a squadron dial. And a little bit of damage in all my ships. And see what's going to happen here for the remainder of the turn. We still got half the round, or half the game left. So a lot can still happen. Alright, going with Thrawn. It is an engineering. And I'll use my engineering token to get 6. And obviously using the Thrawn squad dial. With those 6, I'm going to just get rid of damage, I think. So just get rid of 2 damage cards. Not going to do shields. And then Vanto will give me an engineering token back. And now for the attacks into the Kuat, the squadron. We are going to start with Lord Vader. Rob has no shields there on the front. He has 1 shield on the port and 1 shield on the starboard. Yep, still has shields there to redirect to. So we're going to start with Vader. Vader is the one inside here. So, 2 reds coming on in. I will learn my lesson and not get greedy. So, crit hit.
I'm gonna brace to 1, and then I think he's still out of range. Is he out of range? No, he's not out of range of Motti. So I'll use the fleet, the 7th fleet.
Or he's out of range.
He's out of range. Okay, just make sure. I thought we okay.
It's from last turn.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And then I'll use the contain.
Okay, so 1 face down. All right, 5 hull damage taken so far in this Kuat. And Vader's just going to stay there. Then I'm going to have Jendin fly in next. Jendin's going to fly over here, like so, and this classic Super Friends, Vader, do it again. That's not a broken combo at all. I'm going to get greedy on that one. Add up 2. Come on now. And then Bomber Command. Oh, there we go. Hit crit.
Hit crit again. All right. So this time, though, I'm going to use my redirect. So, yep. I'm gonna redirect one, and unfortunately I don't get to choose. So the trick on it, so see, I got some big things coming in next, guys. Boom. Gonna redirect to the Motti side, their port side, but I'm trying to figure out.
Port shields down, and one internal. Do you want it face up, or do you want to burn your contain?
Which is gonna hurt. No matter what, I'll be burning it. No matter what. Taking the face up.
Taking the face up. Injured crew. Choose and discard one of your defense tokens.
Well, okay, so we only have 2 left, really, because I burnt that. Oh, I did not use the contain. So I will burn the contain. Unfortunately, but.
Okay. Next, we're going to have Merrick come in. This is Merrick right here. Actually, no, we're not going to have Merrick come in. Save him for someone else's squadron activation. We're going to do this TIE bomber here. And 1 black into the front. Blank, bomber command. If I'm still in bomber command.
I think you're with the range still.
I am, yeah. Range 5 is a long ways.
It is.
Hit crit.
I hate crit, figures. Well, alright, so I gotta burn the brace. Knock it down to 1. And then I don't have any more on my port side, do I?
Nope.
I'll save it. I'll just take 1 face down.
It'll be face up.
Oh, crap. So then, no matter what, Thrawn's gonna have us come in. He's still got more You still, how many, what?
1 more.
1 more coming in? Besides Thrawn? Okay. Yeah, I should learn my lesson last time. I'm gonna burn the redirect as well, and take it down the other shield onto the
Starboard shield's down.
Starboard shield.
All right, and then next bomber for my last squadron activation.
And now, no matter what he rolls, I gotta take.
Yes. Coming on in. We'll leave it. 1 face down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. 7 more damage that you need to take to go down.
You're halfway there.
I do have you double arced. I was really hoping to have my front shot to blast your Gazanti. We'll see. Side shot first. Side to front. Wow, that was a good shot.
I don't like to hear that.
4 damage. I can't do anything with that. I'm not gonna waste a reroll with pulling a blue dice. So first one face up. Life support failure. You can't have command tokens.
Okay.
And then 3 more face down. Gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Motti has kept you alive.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 more health remaining. I think I can do that with squads. So I am going to then do my front shot into your Gazanti.
Alright.
Because I want that gone so it's not in my way as I'm trying to move. And maneuver. Because you just have a side shot into me, no big deal. But you do have flechette torpedoes. Can I get around the Gazanti? I think I can get around the Gazanti anyway. Never mind, I want to shoot into the front of the Kuat and just kill it. So it's actually going to be, yeah, front to front. Just need 3 damage. And got it. Barely though. Wow. 3 damage, 3 accuracies.
And as always, Ben gets the exact number he needs.
Well, fortunately I had leading shots if it went even worse than that.
Yes, but anyways, we shall say.
Alright, so just showing you guys here, I decided that I am just going to go ahead and just do a straight maneuver and ram the Gazanti and kill it.
Damn it.
Because I checked that Motti does not have his front arc, it's only a side arc, and on Simon's it's only 1 red. So I'm not in that much danger from shots coming in.
Okay, up next is Monty. And Monty has a navigation dial. He is, first of all, going to be using a side shot, taking one red shot into Thrawn's side shot. Side? Is there any shields there?
No.
There's no shields. So he's going to take a shot there. I do have a token if I need it.
One red, or one hit.
Do I want to use that token? No, I'm going to leave it because I learned long ago that not to do that. So
I will redirect to my back. Shields down to 1.
okay, next up is Monty.
Well, not next up. It's his maneuver.
Okay, it's his maneuver. Sorry. Ben has some technical wording. His maneuver, and he's going to keep speed 3, and he's going to go all the way around. He's going to come up behind.
Extra click at the 1.
Extra click at the 1 and come up behind Thrawn.
All right, going with my other ISD-2. It is a navigate. I'm going to use it, and also taking a squadron token from the Thrawn dial. Slowing down to 2, get an extra click at the 1, extra click at the 2 from take evasive, and probably landing on this debris field because I like landing on things this game. Yeah,
Well,
so
you like landing on debris fields in general, it seems.
yeah. So taking we'll take port side. So port side down to 1. Then back to Palpatine back here. Like so.
All right. Next up is Interdictor, and it's an engineering dial. Here he has a token, so he can't take a token, so dial is kind of wasted. He has nothing to repair. All right. So first of all, he's going to take a shot at Thrawn into the front. We'll say, I believe I can reach.
Yep.
It'll be only 2 red.
2 reds out the front. Front to front. That is a miss.
We roll.
Sure.
Well, I mean, okay. All right. So I'm going to accuracy his brace.
Okay. I'll just take 2 face down. Had a brace, exhausted, redirected, and contained, guys. So, taking 6 soul damage so far. Alright, now the maneuver.
Yep. And going speed 2.
Speed 1.
Speed 1. Sorry, my bad. He's going to be going forward, but he's gonna go forward. How do I want to do this? Because these are my last ships now. So that's it. So Ben hasn't lost anything yet. I think he's gonna turn. Yeah, he's gonna turn to the starboard side. 1, because that's all he can do.
Like that?
Yep.
Alrighty.
He's gonna turn in.
Oh, come on.
And now he sees the warp field of everything.
Alright, going with Palpatine. It's an engineering. I'm going to use the token that I have to heal my damage card. Although I'm about to pick up another one from ramming into my ISD again. Going to use the Thrawn squad dial. Get 2 squads. The only ones in range are Major Reimer and Merrick. And I think you know what? I think I am going to go after Motti. Alright, so Reimer has to go in first in order to set up the range. Or not, but yeah. 1 black. Hit.
Takes on his shield, but he has counter.
Crit.
Doesn't do anything. Okay.
And then Merrick Steel. And we'll turn this into a crit. So
we will brace and redirect. And we will redirect it to my port side. Not that it really matters too much, because
shields down to 2 and front down to 3.
And then you get a counter back at Merrick.
Hit. Merrick's down to 3 or down to 5. This has not been a clinic on how to pilot, guys. FYI. This has been how to not pilot and ram everything in existence. Yeah, gonna ram and then come in like so.
So these are new cadets in the Imperial Academy that are learning how to do Imperial flying.
Yep, and they're not
They're
learning well.
failing,
Yeah,
especially
they're
on
failing.
Palpatine's ship. It's not a very good idea.
Yeah, exactly. Not a good idea to be doing that. Then for the Raider, for the Corvus, it is a navigate. We currently speed 3. I am using the dial. The Thrawn dial, just in case I need it later, I'll go and take a squad token. Yep, we will speed up to 4 and do this. And over here, get the extra click at the 1. Not using take evasive. Well, maybe I might have wanted to, but that's okay. Alright, that's it for the ship phase. Squad phase is next. All of my unactivated squads are not in range to do bombing or anything, so I'll just move them off screen and we'll be back at the start of round 5. Okay, start of round 5. I used my engineering token at the end to refresh electronic countermeasures, and then I burned take evasive action to have it activated 1 final time. And then for my 4 defenders that remaining to move in the squad phase, I shifted them over here so they can be in range of my Gazanti and other ISD for squad activations. So we will go ahead and leave it here. And we will be going with Thrawn. I need to get him out of this little kill box he's sort of in right now, between the interdictor and Motti. And it is, what is it, Ben? A squadron command. And we will be activating 4 squads. I'm just gonna, again, this is not the proper order. I'm just gonna move them all now, just because I wanna, trying to keep things moving along here. All right, starting with Vader for his normal activation first. Into the front. As you guys know, we got 3 shields on the front, 2 on the side, 3 and 2 on the back. So Vader, into the front. And adept. I'll leave that. 3 damage.
Alright, well, I'm going to use target scramblers. And...
You are not in range of target scramblers.
No, I am not. Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
targeting scramblers need to be in distance 1 to 3 of a friendly ship.
Not a problem. Okay. So, going back towards that. Alright, so... Okay. 3 damage coming in. We'll redirect 2 of it to the port side.
And 1 off the front.
And 1 of it off the front, yep.
Alright, so port side shields down to 0. Front shields down to 2. Then Jendon coming over and doing his encouraging rah-rah-ree. Kick him in the knee. Oh, damn. 4 damage.
And obviously, he's a good cheerleader.
He is a good cheerleader.
So, I will use my other redirect and redirect to the opposite side.
All of it? That you can?
I don't. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can't do 4, but
So shields down, and then 1 more off the front. So front shields down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then Merrick Steel. I'm doing this. So crit crit.
he will take it on the shield, but he'll contain the other one.
Alright, so contain and 1 face down. And then the generic TIE bomber. Hit. And just have to take it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Alright, and then the rear shot, I believe, is medium range. I'll double check. Yes, it is. Into the front of Motti. 2 blues and a red. I will use that accuracy to stop your contain. 2 damage.
And I have no shields to do anywhere.
Correct.
We're going to brace it to 1. And
one face
that's
up.
really all I can do. Yep.
Damaged munitions. When attacking a ship, you have to remove a dice.
Okay.
And then I will do a side shot into the interdictor. Well, that may be futile, considering I'm sure Rob is engineering out the butt. But why not take a shot when you have it?
Yeah, as you say, you got to work on it sometime.
Gotta work on it sometime, that's right. So, the interdictor has been untouched. So, 2 reds, 2 blues. Into the front. Yeah, since it's kind of futile, I'll get greedy. I'll leading shots. 1 damage.
Taking on shield.
Shield's down to 2.
Yeah, not again.
Getting greedy over here. Getting greedy.
Yeah, not greed. Target hurt you more than anything else. But
Now for the maneuver. So after the squad command, by the way, Vanto gave me a nav token. I do have take evasive action because it was burned. Currently speed 2. Alright. Coming in like this. That is a ram on both of us. We both take it face down. So Iden has only 1 health remaining. All from ram damage. And that's lovely.
all right, up next is Motti, and he is going to be shooting out the side. Oh, I'm sorry. It's concentrate fire dial, and he's going to be shooting outside into the back of Thrawn.
Alright, so shooting at Thrawn first. This one right here.
Okay.
1 red dice into the back. I've got 1 shield there. 1 damage.
And I'll be, since it's a concentrate fire dial, I'll be adding another red.
Are you going to use the token as well to reroll?
Gut says no, so I'm not. No.
Oh, I know what I did wrong. I already spent the salvo on Thrawn. That's why I was confused. Anyway. So not going to use the token. So that means you can't use it for this entire activation.
That is correct, I know. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Another red coming in. Blink.
Yeah, and I have a feeling if I rolled, it would have been that too.
Yep.
So, anyway.
So I will spend my redirect to redirect to my port side. 1 damage. So port side shield's down. The only shield I have left is my back now. Alright, then front shot. Into my other ISD.
To your other ISD now, okay.
6 reds with spinal.
Yeah, 6 reds of spinals, and he does have XI7, so.
Oh, Rob.
That bad again, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Wow. Just in case there's something, which there isn't. And Vader's gone. Oh, no, can't use that. Oh, Vader's gone. I looked at anything else. Yeah. 3 mighty damage.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing you can do with it. So
No, there's nothing. It's just nothing.
I will go and do the full Motti. Brace, redirect, salvo.
You can do the full Monty?
Doing the full Motti. So brace to 2, I can redirect 1 of it, so we'll just redirect 1 to the starboard, 1 off the front, and salvoing back 1 red, but just trying to get more damage onto your hull there. Crit. Did you want to burn your contain?
Oh, with all those bombers, I'm telling you, it's not a good thing. Well, let's see. Well, that's the only thing I really good. To help me. Yeah, burn the contain.
Alright, contain is burned, and 1 face down. 4 damage on the hull of Motti.
Alright, Monty is moving at speed 3, and he hits an asteroid. I think he might hit a squadron or 2. I will say just 1 squadron. Oh, no, I was right, 2. Which Ben is going to be so happy about. Not that he had to worry anyways.
Yeah. we're just gonna actually just leave them right there.
I'm actually still happy about it because then he goes, oh well.
And then face up from the asteroid. Landing gunners, you can't spend accuracies.
Wow.
I don't know if it's gonna matter.
Not really.
All right, next we've got Iden. It's a navigate, slowing down to 3, getting extra quick at the 2, and Iden's coming in. Don't worry, Thrawn. We will come in. We're gonna try to help protect you. Suicide run. Remember, the radar only has 1 health remaining, folks.
All right, up next is the interdictor. And it is engineering, of course, which it just basically raises up its shield up in the front that it sent over to one of the other ships, one of the Quats that's dead.
Well, no, that was from the damage it took from my side shot.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's from the damage it actually took.
All right, so...
These engineers have been too busy just like
Yes.
pushing buttons and stuff.
Who do you want to shoot at?
Well, first of all, I am going to be shooting at Thrawn in the rear with a front shot.
So front to back. So I'll
And
do that one
side-
first.
I'm going to do that one first.
See what
yeah.
happens. Mm-hmm. All right, I've got 1 shield there. It's my only shield left on the ship. I've got 2 reds, 2 blues. Right?
Yes.
2 reds, 2 blues. Into the back. I only have 5 health remaining, folks. An accuracy and 2 crits.
How much health do you have left?
Huh?
How much health?
5 plus 1 shield.
You had 2 shields in the back, correct?
1 shield.
1 shield, okay. Oh, I understand your brace.
Okay. I will go and just take it and contain. So take 1 face down. And then second shot will be obstructed unless you want to shoot at Iden.
No, I'll be shooting at the Thrawn.
All right.
I will take out a blue.
Take out a blue. Very nice. Almost got me. 4 damage.
Well, there's nothing else I can do about that, don't I?
You might still get me though. So I will brace and contain, take 2 face down. One health remaining on Thrawn, just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And, wait a minute, never mind. I forgot you're only going speed 1. I was like,
Yeah,
maybe you
but-
could try to ram me.
I was like, what? What are you talking about? No.
I was like, if you're going speed 2, you might have been able to ram me. So Thrawn is alive.
No,
Did
but
you
if
want to keep turning in?
Yeah, I mean, if I was going to try to see if I can ram Iden, but obviously, sorry, folks, the TIE fighters are being going to the
Yeah,
background.
lots of TIE fighters going on outside. Very loud and noisy TIE fighters. But, that was very close. I thought you were going to, I forgot you were only at speed 1. I was like, dang it.
No, I didn't. I knew.
Yeah.
No, I knew.
And then
Because he
this
said,
is
oh,
down
no,
here.
you still got me. I'm like, no,
Yep.
I don't.
Yep.
No, I don't. It would have been nice to kill you with the ship that's been repairing. So
Yeah, that would have been pretty funny. All right.
It's like the,
Patience is a virtue. Commander Woldar finally gets to do something. It is a squadron command. He will be using that dial. And he can he'll be bringing over a bomber and a bunch of defenders. So we will start with this defender right here. We will start by shooting into your rear. You have 2 shields there. Mm-hmm. 1 damage. Nowhere else to redirect, so just takes it.
yeah, take it on shield, yeah.
Yep. And then we'll move this defender. Actually, we're just gonna shift him over right behind Thrawn here. You guys can't see that, it's a bit off screen. Next defender, right here. I'm gonna go ahead and go. For a hit, so shields down.
Yep.
Gosh. Then slide him over. Then we will do Major Rhymer right here. He will shoot into the back for a hit. So we'll face down.
Yeah, not really much I can do about this.
Yep. 6 damage on the hull so far. Then Major Rhymer will move. Then this bomber that's off screen, we'll see him flying onto screen. We'll come in and fire into the rear. Bomber command. Nothing.
That's good.
And now for the shots from the ISD.
That's not good.
Still need to do 8 damage, so we'll go and start with the front shot. No, we'll start with the side shot.
I was gonna say, why are you changing up your your attack?
That's right. So I should just do it normal. So side to side. 4 damage.
Let's see. 4 damage. Well, shields are useless.
Yep.
This is just your side to side.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have 8 health remaining.
8 health remaining.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 4 more. Well, that would be. I gotta burn the brace. I just have to.
Yeah. It's a tough call because it's like, do you want to save it for the big shot or not?
Well, it's,
Yeah.
I think this is a game either. Well, not just game, but I think this is dead no matter what.
Yeah. So now 6 health remaining, and the front shot coming in on the ISD-2. Just need. Oh. Again, it's not a game unless I'm dropping dice on the floor.
Yes, Ben, signature move.
I don't have it yet. I just rolled a bunch of accuracies. I'm gonna have to do some leading shots here.
Oh darn! I rolled what, 3 or 4 blanks? You could do nothing.
Yeah. Well, hey, you're the one that chose not to take leading shots, Rob. I'm just gonna say it.
That is true. Very true. Yep.
So far, only 3 damage. I need to do 3 more to kill him. And did 4 more.
Of course you did.
Yep. So Motti goes down. And then we'll figure out what I want to do for my movement. Okay, going at speed 2 and turning in like so. And landing on a bunch of squads. All these guys.
And more that Ben took off earlier just because he knew he was going to run over him.
Yep. So like so, coming face to face with the interdictor. Alright, then my final activation is going to be Palpatine. It is a squad command. Took the 2 defenders that were here, moving them over here to the front of the interdictor. And we will start shooting into the front of the interdictor's refreshed shields. So, first one, accuracy, bomber command, hit.
Take it on shield.
And second one, crit.
Take it on shield.
Alright, front shield's down to 1. And then movement for Palpatine. Going speed 2 still. I'm going to do something like this. And then we will be back, guys, at the start of round 6. See if I can clear off the interdictor before the end of the game. Alright, start of round 6. No fancy fleet commands. No fancy Thrawn dials. It's just going to be pure raw. Can we drop something and keep Thrawn alive? I mean, guys, it's clear where the victory is going, but this is now just for morale. I don't want Thrawn to die. So this is pure just morale. So, Thrawn, we'll go ahead and go with Thrawn. It is a squadron command. I'll be using that dial. I'll be spending my navigate token to get rid of my nav raid. But I'm just going to leave one over there, because then after the squad command, Vanto is going to give me a nav token back. The squads we will be activating. I think I want to bring in my super friends. Yep, I can activate anybody I want. So we'll just bring everybody over. Where is Vader? There's Vader. So we'll just do like we've been doing. Vader first. Bring him over like so. Then Jendon, who's back here, will come in. Let's see how close can I get him. Yep, I can drop him right in there. Say Vader, do it again. And then Merrick will say, hey, Jendon used to be my friend. Can I play 2?
Yeah, why ain't I fun anymore? Why'd you invite me over sleepovers or anything anymore?
Yeah, you don't ever invite me to your parties.
Yeah.
And then we'll do Major Rhymer lastly. We'll do all the named guys, and then we'll do a side and rear shot into the interdictor after that.
Just because Vader has a new Tari system or whatever, jeez.
It's like, why do you... Yeah. Such conditional love going on over here. So starting with Vader coming in first. This is going to be in the front. There's one shield left on the interdictor. On the front. He's got plenty of shields all on the other sides. I will... Bomber Command. And Adept. Okay. Well, it didn't hurt me that much. Stop your redirect. So, have to take it on the shield.
Yep.
So, I have to drop these from last turn. So, this is actually down to 0. Then Jendon coming in saying, with rah rah ras, kick him in the ass, because we've already done the rah rah re. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's rah rah ras, kick him in the other knee. Gotta do it PG. Man, do I want to try to spike it? I do. I want you to spend. All right, add it. We'll leave it. 2 damage.
I think we're going to spread some love here. We're going to redirect, and we're just going to spread it to the port side.
Port side?
Yep.
Port side shields down. Then Merritt coming in. I want to play 2. Then he will... Actually, I might want to get some damage on the hull. No, I want you to spend tokens, so we're going to turn out to a crit. So, crit hit.
Okay, so we're going to brace this time.
Okay, braced 1.
And we'll contain.
Alright, and then 1 face down.
I mean, luckily we have 2 contains.
Yes. And then Major Rhymer to black. Hit crit.
Yeah. Yay. Well, definitely going to be spending the contain and taking 1 damage.
You'll be taking 2 damage.
Taking 2 damage, yeah, we'll take 2 damage.
Alright. 5 health remaining. Now for the rear shot from the Chimera. 2 blues and a red into the front. It's an okay shot. Leave it.
Okay. To the front?
To the front. You have 2 shields on the starboard you can redirect to, but you can redirect 1 because of XI7s.
Correct.
If you choose to burn the redirect.
Yeah, well, I get both. Love interdictors. They really are cool. But the defense tokens are not. Alright. You still got 1 ISD left. Plus bombers and whatever else you got out there.
And you've got 6 health remaining. Correct, you start with 9. So you're taking 3 whole damage, 6 remaining.
Yeah.
2 damage coming in here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you guys, we're almost actually out of Rob's damage.
Yeah, that's all that's left. That's what happens when you have 3 Sai Moon and 2 Coats.
With Motti.
With Motti, 14 health.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage cards have to chew through to take him out.
Yeah. And he had the bombers to do it. But anyways, let's see. This is hard. Hate to do it. I'm gonna burn the redirect and just take it on the what's it call that shield.
So 1 shield and then 1 face down.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for the side shot. 2 reds, 2 blue. In the front. I'll get greedy. Leading shots at the blue or the red. Oh gosh. Stop your brace. 4 face down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, 1 health remaining.
And we will borrow one
3,
from the
4,
dead
5,
deck.
6, 7, 8. You had to borrow one from the dead deck. So 1 health remaining. So interdictor is not quite dead yet. Now I need to figure out with my maneuver if I can get out of range of this interdictor. I don't know if I can, because I only have 1 health left, and he gets to throw 2 reds at me if I don't get out of range. So using the nav token that Vanto gave me to speed up to 3, I don't think I'm gonna get away. You're gonna get a shot at me. Will Thrawn go down? So you get to throw 1 red dice.
1 red dice.
The command is an engineering.
Engineering. So basically, going to be using my 8 commands. 8 engineering. Boy. Plus a token.
Yeah, you get 8 engineering.
Yeah, engineering. Okay, sorry. 8 engineering. We can take off, say, 3. Is it even worth able to do this?
And drop 2 cards and move 2 shields from the back to the front.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where my next blaster coming from, besides what squadrons you got left are coming in that. So, we'll get rid of 2 cards, just in case.
Okay.
That way I have a damage pile later.
And move your back shields.
Yep, to the front, which are probably not going to matter, to be honest.
I mean, you are facing down an IST too.
Well, I'm also facing down a ball of death.
A ball of death, yes.
Yes, just say a ball of death.
So here's the question, Rob. I'm just going to ask you. Did you want to throw 1 red and hope you get 1 damage? Or do you want to try to drop Iden? She's only got 1 health remaining.
But you got defense tokens still. Oh, I could do 1 defense.
I have no shields.
Right, but I could do 1 damage.
1 damage on 1 red dice.
And brace won't do anything, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically would just be coming down to a red dice roll. Or you can throw 2 red, 2 blues, and try to take out an Iden.
Yeah, but with her evade and all that.
Yeah, her evades are great. Yeah.
Yeah, and plus, yeah, so.
And you'll get flacking out the front, but you won't be able to kill anything. Because nothing is on 2 health. Yeah, so nothing's on 2 health.
No.
Yeah.
Those guys are not even hurt hardly at all. They got maybe 1 or 2 damage, maybe.
All right, do you want to try the red?
Yeah, let's go after Thrawn for the heck of it.
Going after Thrawn?
Here we go. Come on,
Do you want it in
guys.
the tray or do you want it on the table?
Let's do it on the tray.
All right, so dice tray, guys.
Come on.
This is pure down to the dice.
Come on. Here we go. Can we get Thrawn just
So
because?
I'm actually, do you want to use my dice or do you want me to pull out one of your dice?
No, I'm going to use the dice already in hand. It's already warmed up.
Dice in the hand, already warmed up.
Yep.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
It's a double.
Yes! A morale victory!
Yeah, Thrawn does go down. Dang it, tells me we want Thrawn to survive.
Yes! And we can imagine the interdictor does go down, everything else happens.
Yeah, we don't need to roll it out because he's got this happening. We've got Iden. Does have you double arc with external red. Then Iden is going to speed up to 4 with her nav, mainly to get out of the way. Yep, I can do it. Get out of the way of the IC so the IC doesn't run into her. So, all right, that'll be it, guys. Yeah, pretty clear victory. But, wah, wah, I really want Thrawn to survive. But, all right, we'll be back at the post-game interview, guys, to talk about how the match went and our thoughts and everything. Okay, so that was a pretty brutal match.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So you're not seeing any ships here because I accidentally put away my stuff first, so there will be no Thrawn. There shouldn't be any Thrawn.
Well, yes, that's why you put it away, because he didn't want to put it out as...
Yeah, it never happened.
No.
But basically came down to, where I got 600 points, Rob got 191. But yeah, Rob, why don't you tell me your thoughts on the game?
Well, I did a lot of things wrong. I'll just say that. Using the interdictor for the first time, I forgot to use Scrambler, what's it called? Targeting scramblers a few times. And There's a few other things, like I've forgotten my Kuats, that they had quad laser turns, so I'd counter laser back, counter one back. That might have done something, I don't know. But the major thing I did wrong was I should have had all 3, or at least 2, of the main ships come straight in at him. And then have the Interdictor and the Gazanti follow behind. Which there is a way I could have done that. I already see it in my head. But I didn't do it that way. I thought it'd be kind of tricky and finesse and stuff like that, as social generals are. And do a wheel around and try to make sure he does not escape so that he can keep commanding his squadrons. He didn't, I have to say. He had to turn back in. Otherwise, he had to face Motti or face the other Kuat, an interdictor behind them. But no, it was a good game. And then, of course, I rolled 4 red blanks. I mean, that was pathetic, if anything. That was embarrassing. But yeah, no. I mean, actually, I really enjoyed the game. I do. I always enjoy our games, even when I get slaughtered. But the best part was when the interdictor, at the end, had 1 red die. You do 1 damage to kill off Thrawn, and it rolled a double. And I was like, yes. So a morale victory for the rebels, because Thrawn finally going down and escaping an escape pod. But anyways, or defender more like for him. So it's a morale victory for me, because as you've seen for this whole almost a year and a half now we're at, Thrawn has been a thorn in my side. So that's what it's been for me.
Yeah, this was an interesting match, a challenge, because I had to make sure that Rob did not engage me all at once. Otherwise, it would have been a slaughter. So, fortunately, I was able to...
Was a slaughter.
The other way. But, yeah, fortunately, I was able to engage Rob's ships one at a time until the very end there. And I was able to make it to where Motti never really had any good shots. He only had 1 shot of any significance, and that's where he got the 4 red blanks.
Yeah, that's where he whiffed. Yeah.
Yeah. But the power of squads, guys. That's all I gotta say. It's the
Combined arms.
Combined arms. It's always better.
It is. It really is.
And whenever you have all those bombers of the various stripes,
you have nothing to stop it.
And nothing to stop it. They can just go and they just and they just do whatever they want. And even if Rob would have been remembering his counters.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been enough.
Remember, these guys have 5 and 6 hull.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It might have made a bit difference. You might have killed 1 or 2, maybe.
Maybe, but you know.
But anyway. It wouldn't have made overall difference in the game, I don't think. Rob might have gotten a couple squad kills to add to his points tally. But, I was very... when I set up, I was like, I'm going to try surprise attack, see how that works. And was able to not have it affect me that bad. Yes, I was doing a lot of bumping into myself, but my entire fleet except Thrawn was so far away from Rob, it was like them bumping into each other. It wasn't that huge of a deal, because they weren't in danger.
Except for poor Iden.
Well, even then it wasn't a big a deal to her, because you never shot at her.
Right,
so,
but
she was never in danger.
Yeah.
So it basically, for the first 3 rounds where I'm just, being messy over here with my other 3 ships, the raids didn't really have that big of an effect. And especially because raids just stop the command having. They don't stop token shenanigans. So I was still able to take evasive action going off to help with my maneuverability, despite not getting nav dials. And then with Thrawn, of course, my squad dials are going off no matter what off the Thrawn.
Yeah.
So, and I was fortunate that I was able to turn my ISD and then come face Motti, and so at the end of the game, my second ISD2 was able to get into the match and actually do something, and was instrumental in dropping Motti.
If you remember him saying, Waldorf, patience is a virtue.
Yep.
And he gets in there. He did his job.
Yep, he did his job, and yeah.
He worked on the Indictor too, didn't he?
He did. I think he did maybe some squads, but
Squads,
it was Iden that ended up dropping the interdictor. Yeah.
Right.
So it was interesting how it played out. How it was microcosms of battles happening, not all the forces all hitting all at one time.
Right.
Which, if that would have happened, I think it would have been to Rob's advantage easily. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like playing with Thrawn and my toys. I was really happy to be able to play with all of them. That's why I like 600-point games and run with lots of squadrons and all that good stuff.
It feels like a fleet.
Feels like an actual fleet.
Yeah.
Yes. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Might be a little bit of a break before the next one because I'm going to be out of town this weekend, so I won't have time to film. So it might be, again, we might have another hiatus before we get more bat reps out. And but in the meantime, you guys, we will be having a live stream about a week and a half from now for the next tournament that we're doing here locally. That'll be on Saturday the 21st. And then we'll be live streaming on the 22nd an Axis and Allies game with some zombie shenanigans.
Yes.
So tune in for those that weekend, the 21st and the 22nd. And don't forget to subscribe and comment in the videos for the giveaway for the really awesome Kenobi turn dial and $25 store credit that Admiral Tater is partnering with.
That is definitely a beautiful turn dial. If you haven't seen it yet, and if he hasn't posted enough, right here on this episode right here, trust me, this thing is so beautiful. You're gonna want it. Ben wants it. I want it. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody we know wants it that we talk to. So Admiral Tater outdid himself yet again. It's gonna be incredible what he's gonna do next. I don't know what he's gonna do, but.
Yep, so don't forget to subscribe and comment to be able to enter into that giveaway. And if you want to support the channel financially, you can go to my Patreon, PayPal, or my merch store. The links are always in the descriptions of my videos. So, thanks for the match, Rob.
No, thank you, Ben.
It was quite the battle, and thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
And until next time, take it easy.